Hello, beautiful souls. It's Paulie here, and my talk today is about expectations. An important talk because, as you know, if we have these unrealistic expectations, we're going to get very disappointed, and it's going to create our own suffering, and we're going to create resentments. So, here's the story. 4 years ago, I'm heading home to see my family of origin, who I really hadn't seen in 20 some years. More specifically, I'm going to see my father, who has basically disowned me for about 22 years once he found out that I had a powerful addiction. It was his own issue, and that's okay. My mom did tell me that he was very scared to see me. In fact, he was so scared, my mom said he was scared that I might even hit him, which is ridiculous because I've awoken and found my recovery, and I've been like that for many years. So anyways, I arrive at the airport and I was surprised. There's my dad. He's at the airport, and I give him a big hug. You tell he's a little scared. And I look in his eyes and I tell him I love him. And he doesn't say it back, and I understand that's just my father. He's never said that to me. And so we head back to the house and we start talking, and he doesn't want to hear anything. He's ignoring me completely as I talk about my awakening, my recovery, and everything that's been going on in my life, kind of ignoring me. And then he was doing some similar behaviors that he's always done. And I got really upset. In fact, I said something to him. And then I went down into the basement because I realized that I was getting upset. And when I got down into the basement, my mom comes down and talks to me. And she hands me a couple $100 and says, I know it was quite expensive for you to fly here, and here's some money. And I gave her the money back, and I said, I don't want it, Mom. And she left. And you can see how the whole family of origin, everybody in their roles, everything taking place, Mom trying to fix everything, and the whole 9 yards. And so I called my mentor sponsor, who I made many talks with before heading home, and we had a talk. And she said, get your expectations in order. Get your expectations in order. You see, I had this fantasy. I had this fantasy that I would come home and me and Dad would have this beautiful, loving experience, and everything would be great. And I had this fantasy thoughts in my head. We're going to have this loving new relationship, and everything's going to be good. These expectations. Anyways, the rest of the time went really well. I met everybody else. Things went really well. I made my amends to my brothers, 2 boys. That was amazing, powerful. But on the way back on the airplane, I was quite angry. And I came to the realization the problem was me and my expectations. I expected my father to be somebody other than who he was. And what did I want all my life? Is for my dad to accept me just as I was. And so I knew that's what I had to do. I had to accept my father just like he is. And then it hit me. He can't give me the love that I want because he doesn't have it within himself. We can't give away what we don't have within ourselves. And that changed my anger to sadness for my father. And I learned a powerful, powerful lesson. And from that lesson, I had no expectation. I just stayed open to the possibility of a new relationship with my father. And slowly, we've been talking more and more. And in fact, a year ago, my father said, I love you, son. And he read my book, and my mother was all worried that if he read my book, he's going to get all upset. And he said, son, I'm so proud of you. And I went on your website and seen how many people you're helping. I'm so proud of you. You see how things can work out? But we got to let go of these expectations. We got to be open to new relationships, new ideas of relationships, and just surrender and let go. Have a great day.